Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to Pamela's Crochet and Knit Corner. I am Pam and I am a crocheter who knits a bit. How is everyone doing? Did everyone survive the holidays and all of the hustle and bustle? I hope everybody is well and feeling good. And however you celebrated, I hope that it was a celebration with some family and friends, and it was how you wanted it to be, considering. Today is December 30th, 2020. We are almost done with this year. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Welcome back to all of my regular subscribers. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for the comments. Thank you so much for the cards that I have received with some really heartfelt messages in there. Oh my gosh, I'm glad that you like my channel, you find something that's inspiring, you like kicking it old school style. That's the most reference that I got was I love the old school style. And in case you're new here on this channel, we kick it old school style. So get your pen and pad out. I don't think this episode will be too long. I have kind of like a hodgepodge of things. I just wanted to pop on and catch up and say hello before the new year and let you know what's been going on. So I do have a finished object, just one, and I do have a whip, and I have quite a bit of happy mail, some things I've purchased and some things I was blessed with. I had a fantastic birthday. I had a fantastic Christmas. Everything was awesome. So we have good weather here. It rained a lot a couple days ago, which made snow in the mountains. I'm not too far from the mountains here in the Inland Empire. So when you walk outside my door and look north, you can definitely see the snow on the mountains. It's nice and crisp, and I like it. I'm able to wear a scarf, and you're probably wondering, what am I wearing? Well, this is a back in the day scarf, for real. I used to use this yarn called BagOday, and you guys will probably know it as fun fur. I don't know if you can see the fiber content on this is shorter than fun fur. So let me show you. This is fun fur, and this is for sure a back in the day item. You can still find it at, I saw it at Joann's. I have a ton of this stuff because several years ago, I used to just knit scarves like this on straight needles, because all you do is go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They do not make the BagOday anymore. They discontinued it several years ago. So once they did that, I contacted the company and I bought pretty much what they had left because I really liked this. I love that. It's very easy to work with, especially when you're knitting. And if you knit on chunky needles, I knit on these. This was back when I was using straight needles, so this is a back in the day. I'm kind of going to be all over the place with this podcast. I really don't have any notes, and I just wanted to jump on and share some things with you guys and talk with you guys a little bit. So back in the day, I knit on straight needles. I have these in every single size imaginable, and it's easy to knit on straight needles and to get this type of scarf. You can use circulars if you like. Back then, I had never used circulars. I don't even think I heard of them. This is what I used, and all of my scarves came out great. I would use, let's put this down here. I would use this double-stranded is what I would do. So I would hold two together, and when I held two together, I got this scarf. So this is how it looks. These are very warm. They're very quick to make. And when you double up the yarn, you see that? If you pull it open, you can see all of the little squares. So this is really, really nice. It's very warm. I have one in black, which is really nice to wear out. You can dress up an outfit with it. I have one in pink. I have one in blue, which I wore to death with my jeans. So it's really, really nice. And now I can't get it back on here like I had it. It was kind of overlapping itself a little bit, like that. Yeah. So this is a fun fur scarf, and see how I have it backwards? And you can just let it hang over your shoulder. Everything doesn't have to go forward around your neck. It can hang in the front, and that just kind of dresses up the front of my sweater. And this is a pale pink, and this is kind of a pinky pink. So it matches. These were a gift from my son for Christmas. So voila, fun fur scarf. Get your pen and pad out. Do you have your pen and pad out? I'll tell you how to make it. It's really, really easy. This is no one's pattern to my knowledge. I made this probably a good 10 years ago. No kidding. They wash up really great. I put them in a garment bag, and you can wash them and lay them out to dry, which is perfect. Got your pen and pad? I'll tell you how to make one. You can use straight needles for my knitters, and those of you who don't knit, if you want to try this, it's very, very easy. I did bring some. If you want, I put these on here so I'll know what size they are. Get some chunky circulars, probably 24-inch or 30-inch, nothing smaller than that, okay? Get you some chunky circulars, or chunky straight needles. Cast on either 12 or 16. I think this might be 12, I'm not sure. When you cast on 12, it'll be how wide it is, okay? You can cast on 12 or cast on 16. Be sure to hold the yarn. If you're using fun fur, hold it double, okay? So you hold it double, and you cast on whatever method of casting on is comfortable for you. Cast on 12 or cast on 16. And once you cast on, you can just knit back and forth, back and forth. Just knit. That's all you do. And then you knit to the length of what you want your scarf to be, and then tie off and hide your strand, which would be very easy to hide it in this. And voila, you have a simple fun fur scarf. And I think I can put that in the description box. For those of you that are new, I kick it old school style. I am not a techie. Technology just kind of like, I do know how to post links. I do that. But if you don't see a link, then I will print the information there for you. As I said, this is not a pattern. I didn't get this from, I didn't even know about YouTube then. Patterns, I weren't reading those either. I just knew how to cast on, and I just went for it. Most of my scarves were straight back and forth. That's what I was doing back then. So That's all this is just cast on 12 or 16 and then just knit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's all you do. Okay, so that's it for the fun fur scarf. There's lots of different kinds of fun fur out there now, but this is what I was using, and I know it's still out on the market. I have seen it. It's called Fun Fur, and I've seen it in Joann's. This one is discontinued. It was called BagOday, and it is discontinued. There's no reason for me to even give you information on that because they don't make it anymore, but I really, really enjoyed it. Okay, I have a finished object. My other finished object, it's sold. It's a beanie, and I posted it on Instagram, and it's sold right away. I don't know how to pop in pictures, so it's gone, but I made another one, and of course it's the Ross beanie. If you guys want to make a quick, simple, easy beanie, I highly recommend the Ross beanie. Smellslikeyarn.com. The pattern is free on his website, and there is fingering weight, DK weight, chunky, 4 weight. I think he has 4 or 5 different weights of yarn on there. Really easy, really simple, and these make great gifts. So I made another one. I just finished this yesterday, and it is going to be for my brother-in-law. He was the first one to buy beanies from me a couple of years ago, and he doesn't have anything knit. So I knit my husband a beanie also too for Christmas. I think I can get that one from him. So I put a ladybug on everything that I make. Ladybug is my signature, and ladybugs are good luck. So I sew one on everything that I make. I didn't put a tag on this just yet because I'm going to have to wash it again. I washed it and I put it in the dryer, but I used a dryer ball with it, so some of the fuzz from the dryer ball came off on there. I forgot to take the dryer ball out. This yarn is Basic Stitch. It is really good because it is anti-pilling, and that's really good for a beanie. You're going to be washing it quite a bit, and to have those little pills form on there is so this came out really nice, very nice. It's been washed. I didn't really need to block it. I just laid it down and then I put it in the dryer, and I must show off the crown because I have to use DPNs to do that. And I'm really proud of the fact that I got over my fear of DPNs. I took a class with Willy Nilly Knits, and that's when I did a beanie that was cabled, but I also had to use DPNs to close that as well. So that is a finished object, and the other one sold, and I mailed it off today. So it was a Ross beanie, but just in a different type of yarn, and I put a faux fur, removable faux fur pom-pom on the top of that. I had mentioned to you guys that I got an advent calendar for the first time this year. So that's all done. And I wanted to share with you what I was making. Advent calendar is usually a yarn calendar. You start opening your box of minis December 1st, and you go all the way up until the 25th, which usually you get a full skein of yarn or something larger. So this year I finally got an advent calendar from Southern Skeins Yarns, and we got 24 little boxes that look like that. So every day I got up and I opened a box, and inside there was yarn. So this was day 23, and this was the yarn, and this is the mini. Now I took it apart, and all of the minis have names. So day 23 was Christmas Rose. So all of it's counting the days to Christmas. All of the boxes that I opened had a name to go with them. This was Christmas Rose, which was very nice. So every day I opened a box. So I found a pattern before I started opening my boxes that called for using minis, and there's lots of them out there. I wanted to crochet it, so crocheters. So I started with, I think this is my first mini that I opened. And here's the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. These two colors look almost alike, but they're not. They're different, and so forth. Wherever you see a color change, that's where I added a mini. And of course, I'm behind. So, but this is the Copenhagen Cowl by Flux. And I love Flux. I love all of her videos. She's a big fan of the V-stitch. And this cowl is meant to be tall so that it'll just scrunch down, because once this is blocked out, it's going to be very, very drapey. And she used, I don't know if she used minis, but she did use this weight yarn to make it. I think it's fingering weight, fingering or sport weight. And that's what she used. That's what this pattern was for. And that's why I picked this pattern. Plus, it was nice and easy, and I could just add on my minis as I open them. So you can see the V stitches there. And this is crochet. So this will open up a lot more once I block it, but I'm nowhere near finished, and it's going to be pretty tall because I have quite a few more minis to add to it. So Copenhagen Cowl, if you have some sock weight yarn, this is sock weight yarn. If you have some sock weight yarn and you want to know what to do with it, or if you have some minis, you can make a Copenhagen Cowl and just add your minis however you want. So I will add that link in the description box below. By the way, I do not edit, so what you see is what you get. And if I make a flub or a mistake, I will put the correction in the description box. Oh, for day 25, we got a full skein of yarn called Snowflake, and I think it's just undyed yarn. I'm not sure, but it's white, and it's called Snowflake. Okay. So that was my advent calendar, and it was a lot of fun, and I am looking forward to hopefully being able to get one next year. Okay, let me go grab my husband's beanie that I gifted him for Christmas. He didn't know that he was getting it, and when I gave it to him, he was so surprised, and he said, "When did you make that?" I sat by him every night and I was working on that beanie, and he had no idea that it was for him. So that was a nice surprise. So hold on, I am going to go and grab that. I am back. Okay, so this is another Ross beanie. Finished object. Voila. Now what I did, I actually made a boo-boo. The decreases, everything is written out perfectly. The pattern is awesome. But I think what I did was, instead of decreasing like I was supposed to, I did an extra round, which made this like a little pointy, but it looks really good on my husband. So that's not an issue for him. He absolutely loved it. So I always put a tag on my beanies when I make them for someone or gift them to someone. I got these from Laura's Handmade or Laura's Knits, Hand Knits. She is on Etsy, and I will just print that information. I don't know how to leave Etsy links. But anyway, and then my husband got me a ladybug stamp for Christmas because I put a ladybug on everything that I make as well. And I put a ladybug on that. And then I also have my leather tags. I got these a couple of years ago from Allthiswood on Etsy. They are awesome. I have the leather tags. I have the wooden tags. At one time, I really wanted to get into selling items, and I sort of kind of still do, but just on a lower level. I don't want this to become stressful for me. This is so much fun. I enjoy it. This is my happy, happy, happy place. It is also therapy as well. So I don't want to have to crank out, a lot of beanies to meet orders and things like that. So far it's just been kind of like pacing, word of mouth and, hey, do you have anything and stuff like that. And so it's been good that way. And I want to keep it like that. But anyway, this is basic stitch yarn also too in gray. This has been washed and it has been dried. And the drape on here is wonderful. And then, of course, don't forget those DPNs. So this was really nice. He really liked it a lot. And he looked quite dapper in it. So that's my other finished object. I have to go return that to him. Okay. I think this is a whip. Oh, okay. This one is crochet. Okay. My grown-up son, who has a lot of hair, pow, he has a lot of hair. He asked me if I could make him a cap, and it's kind of like a kufi type cap. So I found this, of course, Crystal from BagOday. She has so many videos and they're so helpful. I found it's a beanie. It's number 686, and I will link that below as well. So I followed her tutorial pretty much, and then I just kind of ad-libbed on my own because after the increases, then I did a row of no increases. And then I would go back and increase again. And then she didn't do that. So, but anyway, this is crochet, and it is made out of Pima cotton from We Are Knitters. So I just started the crown, and this is a half double crochet continuous. There's no chaining up. You just continuously work in the round. And that's what I like because there's no San Andreas fault. I don't like the fact that there is a big gap in the back and everything is crooked. No. So this is continuously in the round, and I'm on my way down the sides. I have a long way to go. He has quite a bit of hair, but that's pretty much what he wanted. And almost like a scully, that's what they call them, like that. So that is crochet, and I got the gist of everything from Crystal of BagOday, number 686, and I will link that video below. Okay, this is exciting, you guys. You guys all know Z, right? Zelda NRJ3. Well, drum roll, ta-da! This is the Cool Z Koozie. And it goes on your water bottle. my friend has released a pattern and a tutorial via Darn Good Yarn. So I think I can link it below. I'm not sure. I need to ask her first. But if you go through Darn Good Yarn, just type in ZEE, and search for her, and this will come up. It was just released a day or so ago, and it is a Koozie, a water bottle cozy. It is very easy, very fun, and really cool to do. I think they use Alana sock yarn or sock yarn, if I'm not mistaken. It's a kit. So you can purchase the kit. If you go through Z's link, then she gets a little portion of that as well. And of course, that always helps. So this is the cozy, the Cool Z Cozy. And it is so much fun. I was a tester, so I got to make one. And it just slides on your water bottle. This is going to crackle, I'm sorry. It just slides on your water bottle, and you just slide that up. Pardon the noise. You can make these in a lot of different colors. Make them in a lot of different colors. That way you don't get your water bottle mixed up with somebody else in the family. So check this out, you guys. This is fun. And if you want to give New Year's gifts, or if you have somebody with a birthday coming up, this is perfect. Congratulations, Z, the Cool Z Cozy. Koozi. Very cute. Okay, I'm going to clear some of this stuff away, and I will be right back. I have some Happy Mail and I have some acquisitions, and that should be it. Hang on, you guys. Okay, I am back. So now we are going to switch to Happy Mail and acquisitions. Hopefully you'll hang in there. If not, then thanks for joining me. But on to some other stuff. Oh, did you guys check out your packaging? Did you receive anything that you could keep? You remember my podcast tidbits? Did you save anything? Here's one tidbit. In this house, we like licorice, okay? It has to be red vines, licorice. So we get the tubs. I'm ashamed to say that everyone has their own tub. Venture to another tub, draw back a nub. So, but when the tub is finished, I wash it out. Sorry for the sound. And they know to give them to me. Voila. So if you want a project, and remember I told you guys about these, the cedar planks, and I just shove one in there, down along the side, just in case. And I have 4 skeins of yarn in here. You might recognize this from the other mermaid tail that I did for my sister and for my niece. And I have to show you the other one that I'm working on for my younger niece, who is grown, but she wants one as well. So there you go. Your whole project can be put in here, and to keep it safe and all of the elements away from it, just pop that top on there, and you can put it wherever you keep your yarn or your projects. Empty licorice container. Boom. So I grabbed quite a few of the bags that shirts came in and shorts came in and things like that. So I was very happy about that. Okay, on to acquisitions. I picked up this really cute mask in Michael's. Craftiness is happiness. This is absolutely true. It's super pretty, and it was, I think, $5 or $6 at Michael's. Craftiness is happiness. Okay, I did a post with this cup. Yarn Baller. That is super cute. It's pink on the rim with the gold handle. Inside it says, I don't know if you guys can see that, Knitters Gonna Knit. My sister gave this to me as one of my birthday presents, along with this bag that says, I can totally make that. Isn't that cute? Super cute. It has a tassel on it, and look at the back. That is so fun. She knows me big time. The inside is solid. So I had a couple of people say, hey, where did you get that cup from? I love mugs. I have quite a few of them. I posted a mug with my yarn in it from my advent calendar every single day, 25 days, and I never duplicated the mug. That's how many mugs I have. Shh. Love this one. My sister said she got it from Michael's. Yarn Baller. She got it from Michael's. She also gave me this tumbler that matches the bag. I can totally make that. I'm thinking she may have gotten these either from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. She's a crafter also too. She doesn't knit and she doesn't crochet, but she's extremely crafty. I mean, she can put together anything. So she's always in Hobby Lobby and Michael's as well. So those were wonderful gifts. Okay. All right. When I opened this, I screamed. I wasn't expecting it. Apparently, my husband's been paying attention. I know you guys are going to know what these are by the cover. No! Oh, Chabu, they're my favorites. But this is an interchangeable set. A set, you guys. A set. Such a blessing. And he got different cords. I don't know how he knew. He's been listening to me for quite a while. He has. So he knows. He got me different cords. I like this set because the big ones are in here. The chunky ones are in here, which is really nice. So it goes all the way down to, I don't think I've ever knit on anything this small, but this is fantastic. So now one of my goals is I want to knit a sweater. I just saw that great cardigan that Gary, hi Gary, knitted for his hubby. Oh my gosh. It's a while before I can get to that, but I just want to do a raglan style top-down sweater. So any suggestions? I've heard Tin Can Knits, a couple of others. I think I have the Tin Can Knits pattern. So I have no excuse, but yes, 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 yes. And I was shocked on these also too. Tunisian crochet, which is something that I wanted to do. I don't remember mentioning it to him at all, but whew. Tunisian crochet interchangeable set. Chaogu. Very nice. and cords. So I think I posted saying I need to elevate my knitting and crocheting. So I will be working on that. Um, but wait, I think I mentioned these once, only once. I've worked with these needles once. I went to a yarn tasting with Z at my local yarn store, and they had, now it's either Licka or Leica, I don't know, so either one, needles, and they gave us a pair and a pattern to knit a hat. So that was my first time using them, and I liked them. But I think these are like a limited edition or something. My husband was like, oh, look at this beautiful blue case. I love blue, and it's an interchangeable set. Oh, I lost it. There are cords in here and caps, and as you can see, there's a set, oops, missing because I am currently working on another Ross beanie that I kind of have an order for, which is super cool. The attachment keys, I mean, everything is in here, and these needles are so smooth. They are really smooth wooden needles. So Licka, Leica, love them. These are great. So yes, thank you to my hubby. That was a beautiful, wonderful Christmas present. Then I happened to see this person. I think she popped up on my feed, and she goes by Brenda the Newbie Crocheter. And she has a channel, and I will link that below. And I saw that she makes hooks. So right away, I emailed her, and I am opening this with you guys for the first time. Look at the packaging. That is so pretty. And it's in this nice little burlap type bag. Brenda the Newbie Crocheter, all about crochet, yarns, hooks, polymer clay, and more. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and I will put her information in the description box. So I told her the colors that I liked, just do you, and I told her that I wanted Susan Bates hook. I don't care for the other hooks, but it's okay. I'm not going to hook bash, so let's unveil this one. Oh, this is beautiful. I told her I wanted some pink and some bling. Look at that, you guys. That is absolutely beautiful. Very pretty. That feels good in your hand too. So thank you so much, Brenda. This is absolutely beautiful. And this is Brenda, the Newbie Crocheter. I will put her link her channel below, and she does the polymer clay hooks. It was a very good price, and I love it. Look at that. Some pink and some bling, and it feels good in my hand. Wonderful. Thank you so very much. Then I ordered something from my friend Jeanette from DOI Creations, and she has a new style of earring, and of course you get a ring with them, and I had to have some. I said I need those in blue. Look at these, you guys. They are her drop earrings with beads on them. Super pretty and in blue, the color that I like. So thank you so much for those. I love them. I also received some cards, You guys are super sweet. Thank you so very much for your kind words. This is just super cute. You know who you are. You know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you so very much. Um, this one in particular, the words in here were just so, yeah. The words in here were awesome. I mean, to think that I may have inspired someone to start knitting again or start crocheting again, or my ideas were helpful, or just anything like that. I think that is just so wonderful. I'm so happy. This is so much fun for me, and I enjoy you guys very much with your comments, your suggestions, everything. I really, 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 truly, truly do. Thank you all of my subscribers. Thank you so very much. I have one more item, and it is in whip form. Now, you know about the mermaid tails, right? So I was asked to make one for my grand niece. Um, my grown niece, my sister has two daughters. They are grown. All of our children are grown. Um, the oldest daughter, her child, she wanted one for her for Christmas. I have the cutest pictures of her in it. She loves it. Then her mother wanted one, but she told my sister she didn't want to ask me for one. So I made her one. She hasn't received it yet. We shipped it to her. So my niece, her sister, who is my godchild as well, my sister's youngest child. Oh my gosh, you guys are probably, wait, what? She had said, Auntie Pam never leaves me out. I want one too. So my sister told me, so her birthday is coming up in January. So I'm working on another one, you guys. This tail is by Crochet Lovers. The thing about it is it opens in the back. So you're not trying to shimmy in it. You're not stuck in it like a potato sack. And that's fine. That's the way the mermaid tails are. But this one is very easy. So I went with another color of Charisma. And my niece likes green. She loves the color green. It has to be on the olive side, just like this. So when I went into Michael's a few days ago with my coupons, I wanted to get some green plus another color. So I took all that they had in the bin. I chose the color that they had the most of. And this was it. So now I am working diligently on this mermaid tail for my niece. And as you can see, I add the solid green in whenever I feel like it. I'm not counting rows. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just, when I run out of something, then I get the variegated, then I go back to the green. This is all the variegated right here, and then I'm starting off with the green again. The good thing about this tail is it opens in the back. So you're not trapped in there. You can see right there where the opening starts. Your feet are in there up to probably the back of your knees. Your calves are enclosed, and then after that it's open, so you can just kind of have it like a blanket, but your feet are in there as well. I have not started on the fin yet, or the tail, but this is going to be a gift for her. And if you guys want to make one, this is a fun pattern. This is a V-stitch. The entire thing is the V-stitch. And it is by Crochet Lovers. I will link this below. I am using Charisma yarn. And this is the colorway for the variegated. Very pretty. It's called Mulberry Bush, and it still has some of the blues in there. It has the green that she likes in there. So that's what I was after, because that's the colors that she enjoys. And then I just mix it with the solid olive green. And this is very pretty. It's Charisma by, is it Lion? Yeah, Loops and Threads. Loops and Threads, Charisma. So I have to finish that up. Whipville, I haven't touched it. And of course, I always like to do a new cast on for the new year. I don't know what that will be. I got that beautiful set of minis from Yarn Cafe, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I'll just wait and let it talk to me and tell me what it wants to be. So I will let you guys go now. And I am so happy to be able to pop back on before the new year. I want to wish everyone a very, very happy, heartfelt, healthy new year. 2021. Sounds kind of futuristic, but we are there. Remember to be kind. Words hurt. You can't take them back. Be kind. Check on your friends, a phone call, a text message. It goes a long way, especially in this time. And I will see you guys soon. I will bid you adieu now. So wherever you are in the world, have a good evening or a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.